Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is David Aqua and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my weekly Sunday vlog for April 8, 2018. In this video we're going to talk about the updates, so what's been going on over the past couple weeks, because I haven't done a vlog for the past couple weeks. Last week was Easter, I was busy, you know, all this family and friends related stuff, all the partying and barbecues and whatever. We'll talk about that later in the video. And the week before that I did a straight up Q&A video. I only answered questions in that one. We didn't do like the shout outs and the reviews and stuff like that. We will do it in this video. I have some video games I just recently completed. I will do some reviews on that. Movies I recently watched. We're going to talk about that also. And I have like 5 or 6 questions that I really want to answer for the Q&A. I didn't get any shout outs though, but if you did ask for a shout out, I completely missed it. So ask again in this video, we'll do it next week, okay? Same thing with questions. If I didn't answer your question in this video, ask it again, I'll answer it next week, okay? Video games I did this past week. Oh my gosh, past couple weeks actually. I played Dead Rising 3, I completed, I freaking loved it. This is my favorite game on the Xbox One right now, okay? Out of all the games I play on Xbox One, this is my favorite one. I played it twice. That's right, I had 2 playthroughs. I was like, I'll play it again, I don't even care about achievements and stuff. I just want to play the game, you know? It was so freaking fun. Thousands, hundreds and thousands of zombies just I completely leveled myself up. And I played it, nightmare difficulty, you know, I love the game. I want to play it again, beat all the bosses again, and try to save all the survivors and stuff like that. I love this game. When I played nightmare difficulty, all your upgrades and levels and stuff like that carry over from the normal difficulty. So I was driving through all these zombies and not having to worry about my car blowing up, you know. I can sprint without having to slow down and take a breath and stuff like that. And all my guns, you can just pop every single enemy with like one bullet and you'll be done, you know. It's like, this is great. So Dead Rising 3, definitely my favorite game on the Xbox One right now. I loved it. I still haven't installed them. I'll play it again. Dead Rising 4, not so much. Okay, I thought the game, I was playing on normal difficulty too. It was way too easy, man. It was fun. I love the main character and the story and stuff like that, but it didn't provide enough challenge, so I didn't have as much enjoyment. You know, when you play a game, you want a little bit of challenge and a little, you know, some strategy sometimes. And this game, I just ran right through it, you know. But I did enjoy it. There's a cool, like you can dress up as like the Street Fighter and because this game is from Capcom, right? Oh, you can't see it. It's covered up right there, but there's the Capcom logo. But you can dress up as Mega Man and stuff like that in the game, you know. It's pretty fun. And collect costume stuff like that. And you have like an exosuit and whatever. It's pretty decent. But I enjoyed Dead Rising 3 a lot more. That one's my favorite. I played the originals, by the way, and I never completed. Dead Rising 1 and 2, I never finished those. But I played a good chunk of it. I also completed Quantum Break this past week. This game was alright. You know, your choices matter and stuff like that. It's one of those games. I love the graphics. And they have like live action videos in between, 20-minute long cutscenes. They call it episodes and stuff like that, where they talk about characters that are not the main character, you know. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was an interesting story and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind playing it again just to see like the other scenarios and stuff like that and whatever. But yeah, those are the video games I played this past week. I'm currently playing Deus Ex, the new one on Xbox One. I kind of stopped because I'm actually starting a book right now. I'm reading Tom Clancy's Command Authority. Okay, so I'm currently reading that. I'm not playing games right now, but yeah, that book so far is pretty good, by the way. I'm actually really enjoying it. Movies I watched this past week, the new stuff I watched Thor Ragnarok. I rented it, by the way. I didn't actually buy the DVD. I will buy the DVD, by the way, sometime, for my collection's sake. But I really enjoyed it. It was funny. My favorite part, I watched with my dad at home right now, here. My favorite part is seeing Doctor Strange. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen the movie already, but Doctor Strange actually makes up an appearance, and I thought that was my favorite part of the movie. Seeing Hulk was good too. I also did see Tomb Raider. I made a video about myself seeing Tomb Raider. This is the video game that's based on, by the way. I love the new actress that's playing Lara Croft. I like the story. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. Like, people keep commenting on that video of me going to the theater. And so, what else do you have to say about Tomb Raider? I was like, I liked it. There's nothing else to talk about, you know? So yeah, all the rest of this stuff, I've seen it, but I just want to show you what I did in the past couple weeks, you know? I saw The Land Before Time. I did an unboxing of this, by the way, if you haven't seen it. I saw Land Before Time 1, 2, and 5 in the past couple weeks. Just to, you know, refresh myself with the series and stuff like that and get to know characters again. It was good. Every time they sing, I just skip. I just don't like it when the characters sing. Like in Disney movies, the songs are more catchy, and this one is like, you know. The Passion of the Christ. I watched this on Good Friday, which is like a couple days before Easter, and I went to church on Good Friday, right? And they actually told the story of the Passion of the Christ, and I was like, you know what? Let's just watch the movie, you know, so I can see visually what happened and stuff like that. So there it is. I've seen this movie like a dozen times already, you know. On Easter, you want? Here, I'll talk about my Easter. On Easter, my parents, ever since they moved here to Texas, they joined this church group, right? It's like a Bible study church group with other people their age, and they invited their new church friends to the house, right? And the other parents, their new friends, right, brought their sons and daughters too, and I got to meet two of these girls, you know. One girl is like 29 years old. And the other girl is 24, okay? And I've been texting both of them for the past couple weeks. One of them was just for a few days, though, since Easter. But yeah, we'll see where it goes, all right? If not, then at least I made some new friends. I saw The Hunt for Red October. As you know, I'm reading Command Authority, so I just want to read, watch a movie with Jack Ryan again. So it's just, you know, I've seen it before. It's a good movie, by the way. It has Sean Connery in it. It plays a Russian captain who wants to defect to the United States and stuff like that. Pretty cool movie. And then finally, just to get myself ready for WrestleMania, I just watched. It's just a random WrestleMania. So I saw WrestleMania 31, the one with Sting and Triple H and stuff like that. It's good, man. I enjoyed it. Okay, I never watched it before, and it was cool. I bet if you're like a long-time wrestling fan, you saw the Monday Night Wars and stuff like that, this would like be great, you know, because like the NWO and the Generation whatever came in and helped Sting and Triple H with their match and stuff like that. I thought it was cool. It was fun to watch. Okay, I have a few questions I want to answer here. Okay, let's go ahead and get to the Q&A section of this video. Jacob Lane. Who is your favorite YouTuber? My favorite YouTuber right now is the Hodge twins. They have like 3 or 4 different channels. Like they have an eating / workout channel. Okay, where all they do is they just cut it. They're just cutting. We're gonna eat half the burger or whatever because they're cutting. There's another channel where they answer questions, ask Hodge twins. You know, and most of it's like it's very repetitive. The kind of questions that they answer, you know, is more like dating and whatever. There's like, my favorite channel out of all the Hodge Twins channels is like the news channel. Where they talk about current events and this teacher did what and this dude did this online and whatever. They talk about all sorts of different news related stuff, right? And then they have the Hodge Twins TV like subscription service, right? I will subscribe to that maybe later in the year, something like $2.99. But right now, if I subscribe to it, I'm only restricted to the videos that are already on there, you know. So I want to let them upload more stuff onto there, and then later on, I'll check out. I'll just binge right through their entire subscription service. So Hodge Twins, check them out. Funny guys, yeah. Michael Abel, what is your favorite and least favorite character from Overwatch? Oh man, it's been a while since I played Overwatch. My favorite character is probably Mercy, or at least the character I'm best at is Mercy. My default is Reinhardt, Mercy, and Diva and Tracer. Like I switch back between those 4 mostly. Okay, and Mercy is the one I scored the most. She's like the most boring out of those 4 to play as, but she's like the one I always have the best score and stuff like that. Like I do really well every time I play as Mercy. Okay. My least favorite character. Roadhog. Like I don't hate Roadhog, but it's the first name that comes to mind. Like Roadhog's the one that I probably have the most difficulty with or whatever. I've seen people, they're like, Roadhog's they're best at and stuff like that. But for me, it's like every time I play as Roadhog, it's like, oh, I can't get the shot in, you know? Alright, onward. Mr. Knowledge, do you listen to rock and roll? Yeah, of course. You know, I listen to the Eagles' classic rock and roll and stuff like that. You guys want to see my Kiss collection? I know some people have asked that for before, but I do have a Kiss collection that I never showed off to you guys. That would be an interesting video for you guys to see. Actually, it's already recorded. I just never uploaded it. Watermelon 21. What is your favorite fast food restaurant? It's gotta be McDonald's, man. I eat at McDonald's more than any other restaurant. Like, maybe Taco Bell is like a close second. I actually gave up Taco Bell for Lent, by the way. Like, you know, Catholics have to give up something or take on something, start praying every day or whatever, you know. But I gave up Taco Bell for Lent. So 40 days and 40 nights, no Taco Bell. So it was hard, man. It was difficult. But yeah. Ali M. As a teacher, what are your thoughts on the SAT? Is it fair? Oh man, I got a lot to say about this. This could be his own video. So, I did not take the SAT. The school I went to in Kansas, they only required the ACT. That's like the minimum requires to get into college, right? I guess the GPA and all that stuff too. But in terms of like testing, I took the ACT, which has math, reading, writing, and a science section. Now the SAT doesn't have a science section. They have science questions on it, but they have math, reading, and writing, and that's it. And there's like an optional essay portion to it. But I took the ACT, which has a science, full-blown science section on it. You know, there are four full sections. I do agree that in order to go into college, you do need, you know, a GPA requirement and an exam. You need to take an exam, but I don't think this one exam is like the one, like math, like there's some people who just want to go to college and get an art degree. You know, they just want to major in art or major in music or something like that. So where does your score on the SAT when you're doing all those chemistry and physics and geometry and algebra questions come in? You know what I'm saying? So here's what I think. Like, instead of taking the SAT or ACT, you say, okay, I want to go to UCLA and I want to go into their music program or whatever, like or any college, whatever. I'm being music. So you take the test that is strictly for music majors, upcoming music majors, okay? Which probably does not have any physics questions or anything related to biology. There's probably no geometry on there or whatever, you know. Maybe some basic related stuff, you know. But you don't need to know, you know, how far can you throw this ball and what distance and what velocity and stuff. You don't need to know about that stuff just to be a music major or an art major or something like that, you know? Just the basic stuff, okay? So there's a specific test when you go to college. This is the SAT, you know, ACT, just for the music major, just for the art majors, just for those who want to do graphic design or something like that, you know. But if you have to take, I don't know, if you want to be a math, there's probably a math only SAT or something like that, you know. And you're writing and reading probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Sometimes you gotta think out some of these things before you actually say them, you know. So you gotta like sort out all your thoughts and whatever, or organize your notes, you know. That's what I think. I think that instead of taking one test at the end of your high school year and saying that is it, this is what you have, you know, say that, okay, well, what's your goal? What do you want to do when you leave high school? Okay, I want to do this. Okay, so you have to take this test. You know, you don't take ACT, SAT. That's it. You want to go get a master's, you got to take the GRE. No. You have to take this specific test. This is designed specifically for someone who wants this major. I want to major in French. I want to major in Spanish. Okay, so you take this test. There's no physics. There's no chemistry. There's no calculus on this test. Okay, because you're taking a Spanish major. You take this test. You don't take this one test and that's it. This determines, this one test, the SAT, determines whether you go to college or not. Nah. Those are my thoughts, okay? But you have to understand, one test versus multiple different tests, you know, it's money. Just grading those tests and making the tests and all that stuff, you know. Roblox Man 212, this is the last question, by the way. What is your favorite game of all time? Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater! 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 I'm running out of space on my hands. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which is on the HD collection. I played it for PS3 and Xbox 360. Which version of of action figures do I have? The Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater version of Snake. I played it on PlayStation 2 multiple times. You know, this game and this, they're all the same thing. You know, same game, same story. You know, I played it Metal Gear Solid 3 again on a PS3. I was like, you know, I got an Xbox 360. What game should I buy? Metal Gear Solid 3. And oh, look, there's a Metal Gear Solid 3 on the 3DS. It's Metal Gear Solid 3D, so I'll play it on 3DS also. Well, I don't need Metal Gear Solid 3's strategy guide, but you know what? I like Metal Gear Solid 3 so much, I'm gonna buy the strategy guide just to read it while I'm in the bathroom. so yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Thank you for watching, everyone. Comment, favorite, and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Bye.